Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we are making a super easy 20-minute Instant Pot meal. Let's get into it. So we're gonna start off on the saute mode on our Instant Pot. You're gonna add in some diced onions. I typically like to use yellow sweet onions for this recipe. I didn't have any, so that's why you see me using red onions, but whatever you have in your fridge will work. Then I'm going to add in my meat. So I'm using a pound of ground turkey meat. Feel free to use ground beef or ground chuck. I will say that we've pretty much switched over to ground turkey for everything now. So spaghetti, tacos, but let me know what you guys do. Are you still using ground chuck for most of your meat, or are you using ground turkey as well? Or ground chicken, but we use ground turkey. So I'm going to go ahead and brown up that ground turkey. It takes about 7 to 10 minutes for it to cook. Once your turkey is done, add in your spices. So you only need 3: salt and pepper and some taco seasoning. You're going to mix that up really well. I use a homemade taco seasoning. I'll link my recipe down below, but feel free to use whatever taco seasoning you have. Add in a little bit of water to help mix that seasoning up with the meat. And very important, you want to use that water to help scrape up any stuck on seasoning that's at the bottom, because if you don't, when it's time to pressure cook, you might get a burn signal and you don't want that to happen. So scrape up that bottom. Then all you have to do is literally dump and go. So I'm adding in some crushed tomatoes. You can use diced tomatoes. Then I'm adding in a cup of salsa, my favorite salsa. Use whatever salsa that you have. Mix it up really well with your ground turkey mixture. Then it's time to add in your pasta. I am using egg noodles because it's quick and easy, and I like the way it cooks with this recipe. But feel free to use a different pasta if you want. Just make sure it's a short to medium sized pasta so it cooks up really fast. Then I'm adding in some chicken broth, and then I'm going to go ahead and try to press all of those egg noodles down up under the broth. You don't have to get all of it up under there. About 75% is what you're aiming for. Then it's time to close that lid, and we are going to pressure cook it for only 4 minutes. That's it. Once those 4 minutes are done, I do like to let it sit for about a minute or two. Then I take the top off. Make sure you release the rest of that pressure that's in there. Remove the top, stir it up really well. And then the last 2 things that we're going to add is a little bit of milk, or half and half, or heavy cream, and then some cheese. I like to use a Mexican blend cheese. And then we're going to mix that up with it. So it kind of makes it a little cheesy and creamy. It reminds you of Hamburger Helper, but it's homemade Hamburger Helper, and it tastes a lot better. But you guys, that's it. It's only 20 minutes to make. Super easy. It feeds a lot, and you may have leftovers, which is a plus. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed this really quick and easy Instant Pot meal. Leave me a big like down below if you like this recipe. And as always, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And I'll see you in the next video.